Oh, hi guys. Good evening. How's it going? Um, I do like you to join us wherever you are. Join us wherever you are to learn what we have to discuss today. Um, I'm your host, Ajah Excel, and I'm glad to have you on this call tonight. I'm so glad to have you on this call tonight. So today we'll be discussing accessing scholarships in Europe for students from developing countries. Thank you for everyone who has joined. Please do us a favor by dropping a comment on where you're joining us from. If you're joining us from any part of the world, just drop a comment and say, this is where I'm joining from. I would like to receive your comments. I'll be glad if you can join us. If you could join us and you drop out your comment and say, this is where I'm joining from, it will really make sense if I can get your comments. You saying I'm joining from this session on this part of the world. Thank you, Princess, for saying you're joining from Nigeria. Thank you, Princess. Okay. And every other person, wherever you are and you are just joining us on this call, just drop a comment and say, this is where I'm joining from, this is where I'm watching from. And I would like to feature your comment. Oh, thank you. Emmanuel says he's joining from Russia. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence on this call. Okay, so tonight we'll be talking about scholarships to study in Europe. Scholarships to study in Europe. How can you access scholarship opportunities to study in Europe? How can you access scholarship opportunities to study in Europe? I do love us to answer the question first. Are there scholarships in Europe for students in developing countries? Developing countries, you'll be asking, are you part of the developing countries? If you go to some of the lists of scholarships that tell you that they are sponsoring students from developing countries, you will see a list of countries that are eligible. Okay, so are there scholarships in Europe for students in developing countries? A lot of scholarships are available for students in Africa, in Asia, and other parts of the world. So today we'll be looking at those scholarships and listing them so that you can have access to them. Thank you everyone who is dropping a comment. Okay, Solomon is watching from Botswana. Thank you. Okay, Daniel says he's watching from South Sudan. Thank you, Excel. You're doing great. Desmond from Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Okay, Hannah is watching from Bayelsa, Nigeria. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for joining the call. Oh, thank you from South Africa. Okay, Shan. Wow, that's nice. Okay, you're watching from France. Obani from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your show of interest. All right, thank you. Watching from Swaziland. Thank you so much. Okay, so our conversation tonight is going to border around list of scholarships for students from developing countries. Okay, Bio from Sierra Leone. Thank you for joining. Okay, thank you, guys. We're going to go straight into the conversation. Keep dropping your comments. I can pull them up as the conversation continues to go on. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go straight into our conversation tonight on available scholarships for students from developing countries. There's scholarships you can access that are for students from developing countries. I do love us to go straight into this conversation tonight. So, are there scholarships? Yes, there are. The only problem we have is not enough information. If you don't have information about this scholarship, you miss out. So, I will be sharing with you the platforms where you can find opportunities like this, different places where you can access these scholarships. So when these scholarships begin to open up for application, and a lot of other things. So I want you to stay on the call. A lot of information will pass down to you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So first of all,
Idea scholarships. Find excellent writers on the various freelance forums.
So, look at this. Sorry for that interruption. How can I fund my study in Europe? How can I fund my study in Europe? You want to travel to Europe to study? There are opportunities for you. You must not be the one to fund it yourself. That's why we're on this call tonight. You must not be the one to fund your study in Europe yourself. Okay, so the main methods that students can fund their study abroad or study in Europe are through bursaries, through scholarships, through grants, student loans, and private funding. I don't know the one that you would like to access. I said one is through bursaries, through scholarships, through grants, and student loans and private funding. These are the opportunities you can access. Okay, so there are countries that can sponsor their students to go study in some European schools. Yes, like in Nigeria, there is federal government scholarship that gives people access to go study in Europe. So those are different ways you can fund your scholarship, your study abroad or study in Europe opportunities. Okay, so which country is the best to study in Europe? I wouldn't say a country is the best. There are lots of places where you can study. There are a lot of places where you can study. There are places where you can study in Europe. So I wouldn't say one country is the best. I wouldn't say one country is the best. So I do love you to stay on this call as I continue to list out different countries in Europe where you can study. So without saying that one country is the best, I can list out this 10 for you. Number one, in Germany. Yes, you can study in Germany. I think Germany is one of the places that these countries I'm mentioning are countries in Europe where you can study and still have access to scholarships. So these countries I'm mentioning are countries in Europe where you can study and have access to scholarships. Okay, so one of them I said is Germany. One of them is Germany. Number two, France. The number of scholarships you can access if you want to study in France as an international student from developing country. Spain, Italy, Sweden, Netherlands, Poland, Finland, UK, and I won't forget to mention US and Canada. So a lot of European countries, okay, although aside just European, I mean UK, even US can fall into this list. So that if you're looking to study abroad on scholarship, these are top countries where you can access funding. Okay, so we move on to the list of scholarships in Europe for developing countries. If you're in Africa, if you're in a part of Asia, you can access a number of these scholarships. Many of them are fully funded, like you don't have to pay anything. Tuition fee is covered, accommodation is covered, your transportation to and fro is covered, like, and you still have stipend being paid to you while you study. All you have to do is to be an excellent student and study. For the money, you don't have to worry about them. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. This list of scholarships are the ones I'm going to be giving out on the call. So look at this. The first one is fully funded Commonwealth Scholarship. Fully funded Commonwealth Scholarship. It is a UK-based scholarship, and it awards over 900 scholarships and fellowship for postgraduate studies and professional development to Commonwealth countries. If your country is listed as part of the Commonwealth countries, you can access these scholarships, and that's the Commonwealth Scholarship. It is fully funded. So as simple as it may sound, if you go to Commonwealth official website, scholarship official website, you will see the list of countries that are eligible for this scholarship. So you can actually access it and begin your application almost right away. I don't know if that makes sense. So after this call, I'll be dropping a whole list of scholarships on the comment section of this video, we wouldn't want to take a lot of time because I want to make it short today. But I wanted to follow us on World Scholarship Forum. That's one of the platforms where we announce ongoing scholarships. We provide tips on education, study abroad, and all of that on worldscholarshipforum.com. I think let me just type it out here on the screen so that those who don't know that can actually access it. So I'm dropping let me drop it. Just give me a few minutes and I will get it out for you here. So worldscholarshipforum.com. Okay, so visit this website and you can find a lot of scholarship opportunities that have been listed there. Okay, this is our own platform where we create content around study abroad opportunities, scholarships, career tips. A whole lot can be found on the website. So I would love you to access this website to find a lot of other scholarships you can apply for. Even if you don't want to apply to study abroad, you can find local scholarships too. We have listed scholarships for almost all the countries. There are local scholarships on the website. So I'll continue to list the other scholarships that you can access to study in any of the European countries. This is one of them, Rhodes Scholarship at Oxford University for International Students for Masters and PhD. And the deadline varies from July to October. That's the application window. So sometime in July, application is going to open for this scholarship. So it's one you would want to key into, right? So and it is for study of different courses in the UK. Then I think I have this as the next. That scholarship, that scholarship comes in different categories. Like there are a lot of scholarships available in the DAD scholarship option. So this is a German scholarship. Like almost every course is covered in the master's degree field in different areas, like in different areas of study. So what you have to do once you land on the official website of this DAD scholarship application, you will see different courses. So you have to go to the field that relates to the study you want to do in Germany. And this application is annual from 31st July. That's the deadline mostly every year. So I think the application should be open by now. So you can go on our website, check it out, and see if you can apply for this scholarship. I don't know if I have. Okay, please, if you're getting value on this conversation, I would like you to drop a comment. Say, yes, I'm getting value. And I will really, okay, thank you, Mr. for dropping the link. Okay, yes, thank you. I think you got the link, you got the idea. So if you are getting value, I would like you to drop a comment. Say, yes, you're following this conversation. And if you have any questions around scholarship application, you can drop it on the comment section and I will look at it on the immediate. Okay, so there are a lot of other opportunities that are out there for people like you. So you can actually apply for a scholarship and you get yourself access to study in top universities in Europe. These are real. It's not many people think that scholarships are scam. In the last few weeks, we've brought a number of scholars who have applied for several scholarships and have actually gotten scholarships. And they came on this call and shared their experiences with us, right? So you too can be the next person to testify, okay? So you too can be the next person to testify. So I do like you to be part of this, okay? So we have a number of opportunities we've shared on our website for free. We're not charging anybody for these informations, right? So a number of scholarships are out there for free. Okay, okay, Excel is asking, is serial loan part of this scholarship? Of course, there are scholarships that have listed serial loan. Most of the scholarships I've listed here Sierra Leone is listed as eligible for the scholarships. So what you now have to look at is to know if you meet the other requirement, the personal requirement. Based on country-wise, Sierra Leone is eligible for the scholarship, right? So you now have to check if your course is listed, if you meet the, maybe, assuming you're going for a master's degree program, there is always a required undergraduate result for you to be able to apply for these scholarships. So you have to check out to see if you're eligible. That's why I am asking you to see if you can visit the website and see the scholarships we've listed. Anyone I've mentioned here on the call has, any of the scholarships I've mentioned on this call has an official website you can visit to apply for the scholarship. I don't know if that makes sense. So I would like to take more of your comments and questions, okay? Is Nigeria eligible for the scholarship? Yes, of course. Nigeria is part of the developing country list. Now, if you go to the list of developing countries in the world, Nigeria is part of the developing countries, right? So Nigeria is eligible for the scholarships I've listed here. Nigerian scholarships there are a lot of scholarships for Nigerian students to study in the UK and a lot of European countries. So you just have to ensure that you are on the official website of these scholarships so that you are submitting your information to the right people. And where you don't know exactly what to do, you can always drop a comment on any of our content on World Scholarship Forum, and one of our team members will attend to those comments, right? So you can visit our website and you can find information there. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Bright says he's getting good value from the information we're passing out here. Okay. Okay, he's asking, he wants to study IT, okay? Is it ITC, Information and Communication Technology? Is that what you're saying? Okay, if it is what you're saying, you now have to check the list of scholarships we've given out here to know if any of them have listed IT as part of the courses they are willing to sponsor, right? So with that information, you can go ahead to submit your application for a scholarship. So I want this chat to end at 20 minutes. We've done 17 minutes. So I'll wait for your questions on the comment section. I'll wait for your questions on the comment section. If you have any question, please do drop it on the comment section and I'll be glad to look at that. And if you're getting value, please use the share button. Can you share this video to your friends? Can you use the invite button to invite someone to join us on this conversation? So I think I have a number of people watching us from YouTube and from our page on World Scholarship Forum. So I don't know if you have any more questions on this chart so I can answer. I think I've attended to a number of the questions, right? So is Sierra Leone involved? Yes. Is Nigeria involved? I said yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And if I don't have any more questions, I think we might end the conversation here tonight. And okay, while we wait, can look at this.
An undeniable struggle to find excellent writers on the various freelance forums. That is why we are offering a platform where you can find already trained and vetted writers that deliver top quality works at the stipulated time of agreement. The platform is user-friendly and the process straight to the point. Send in your offers and receive proposals from various interested writers stating what they can do and how much it would cost. Then, select anyone that best suits your requirement. Monitor the progress of your project through the chat system and rest assured that your money is 100% safe with us. It is only released when you are absolutely satisfied with the job and hit the accept button. So, what are you waiting for? Grab a stall in this unique marketplace for writers and start collaborating with a plethora of remarkable writers today. Writer's Gig, stay on the right path.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Before we go, I have some bonus list of scholarships that you would like to attempt, and a number of them. I don't want you to miss them because their deadlines are somehow around the corner. So I'll be listing out a number of the scholarships that you can access before I go. Okay, so this is one of them. Okay, this is for you to study in Netherlands. It's for master's degree program, and some short courses are also sponsored, fully sponsored. So you can access it on our platform, right? So next, I want to run through it so that you can go ahead, go out there, search out for this content and these scholarships and send out your applications, right? So Fedrich, LBAC scholarships and master's degree program. The ending of this scholarship is ending on around November. Application begins sometimes in May, and it's a German scholarship. Then this is one of the biggest scholarship of all time, like one of the biggest scholarship of all time. The Erasmus Mundus scholarship pays some people, some students can access up to $70,000, some 51,000, and as a huge amount of money to fund their studies. Okay, so Erasmus Mundus scholarship is a fully funded scholarship. Like you don't have to pay anything. It's a fully funded scholarship for your master's degree program, PhD program. So I'll have to run through. The next is Chevening Scholarship in the UK. Chevening Scholarship in the UK is one of the biggest scholarships you can have access to. It's one of the biggest scholarships you can have access to. So it is also for students from developing countries. The benefits for international students include living stipend, airfare, and full sponsorship. Is the full sponsorship. Then this is another scholarship that is what I'm applying for. The Heinrich Böll Foundation Scholarship, and it's a German scholarship, fully funded. So I think I'll be stopping at this one. This will be the last one. The Dean's Award for Academic Excellence Scholarship at University of Bath. You can apply for this. It's a UK-based scholarship. So check all of these lists out and see if you're eligible for any of them. Okay, thank you. Let me take more comments and I will be off. Okay, let me take one or two more comments. Any undergraduate scholarship for Botswana students? Hopefully there will be. Hopefully there are. Okay, so I think we've listed a number of scholarships for Botswana students on our platform. You can also go there. Just on the website, we can see scholarship by countries. Click on the scholarship by countries and select your country. You will see a list of scholarships we have compiled for each of the countries around the world. We've covered a number of scholarships for different countries around the world. What's the requirement for PhD program in telecommunication engineering? I don't think I have the answer right away for this question. It depends on the school you are applying to. One, depends on the country you're also applying to. That's if you're asking about scholarships for study in this area, in this field, okay? It depends on the school you're applying to. If they are giving out scholarship for students in this field, you have to access it. And maybe if, let me say, for Chevening or any of the scholarships I've listed today, if it covers IT, then certainly your course will be eligible to apply. Okay, thank you. You're watching from Nigeria, Abubakar. Thank you. Okay, I'm from Nigeria. Am I eligible for the scholarship? Of course, Nigeria is listed as part of the countries that can apply for these scholarships. As such, what you now need to do is to check if you meet the personal criteria for applying for the scholarships. I think that will be all for tonight. Thank you so much for your time and your audience. If you have not shared this video, please do share it, as a number of people will appreciate to have this video in front of them, as it can be a saving grace to someone out there. I don't know if you have gotten value. Please, I do like it to drop a thank you and say, yes, I got value and it made sense. Thank you so much. Okay, you're asking for a link that can help you. Okay, I think I shared a World Scholarship Forum link. We publish scholarships constantly. Yes, We publish scholarship constantly on World Scholarship Forum, so you can always visit the website to access information on different scholarships. Thank you guys for having me tonight. Thank you for your audience. I really appreciate. Thank you for your audience. I really appreciate. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget, you can always drop me a comment on this video, and either I personally respond or my team will respond to you. We have a lot of information for you, okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so in the next few seconds, this video will go off. Please continue dropping your comments. If you watch this video later, please drop a comment and don't forget to share. Follow us on all our social media handles to get first-hand information on any of the opportunities we are publishing on our website. Thank you. You have a good night.